Are you seeing the screen? Yes, anyone reply?
Sir, can you please call back to the previous problem?
Yes, this one. Just
Yes,
morning
sir.
we discussed that is x of t signal. They are given 1/2 of cos of omega t plus 1. The range of that signal, it is from minus pi by omega to up to pi by omega. Okay, that we can see clearly in the given waveform that x of t signal, what to what its magnitude is changing. Its magnitude range it is there. Okay, that is minus pi by omega to pi by plus pi by omega. That in the integration limit it is changed from minus pi by omega to plus pi by omega, and the given x of t equation that we substituted for x of t, then mind of that square it is done. And then, that is a plus b whole square, a square plus b square to ab. That formula we applied here. Then integration of that is done. Then substituted limits. Then we got the final 3 pi by 4 omega. 3 pi by 4 omega. That is the answer for the energy of the signal. Okay, that's why I said watch clearly the signal. It's time axis we have to watch from what to watch. And for that, what is the equation is given? And that equation we have to substitute. Limits we have to change. Then simplify the inner terms. Then apply the integration. Then substitute the limits. Simplify it to the last simplified answer. Okay. So like that, the steps we need to follow. Okay. Next, see this another equation. Consider the sinusoidal signal given by x of t equal to a cos of omega t plus psi. Determine the average power of it. Okay, sometimes they'll give waveform and they will tell us to calculate. And in this problem, they have given the equation for x of t. Okay, that is a cos of omega t plus psi. Then they told to determine the average power of it. Okay. So that is the given signal x of t is periodic with angular frequency omega. So that frequency is omega. Then the fundamental period is given by. Then fundamental period that we have seen in the periodicity, the equation for that it is capital T, that is fundamental period, it is equal to 2 pi by omega. Then they have cross multiplied, omega t is equal to 2 pi. Then we have power equation, okay, average power equation P equal to 1 by T minus T by 2 plus T by 2. That is capital T is one complete period, okay. Then within integration, that is x square of T dt. Then x of T signal it is given in the problem statement, that is a cos of omega t plus psi. So that what signal they have given for x of t, we have substituted here, then square it is done. And then next, okay, that is the cos square formula it will be applied. Then after that, integration will be taken. Then after that, limits will be substituted. That is minus t by 2 to plus t by 2. Then later simplification will be carried. With that, we want to get a square by 2. Okay, that is a square by 2 is the answer. Okay, I'll go to mail this content to you people after this class. You people have to check out what that answer is given is correct or not. by working these, simplifying these terms, okay, and substituting the data. Okay, that limits. You have to check whether they have given answer is correct or not. Okay, sometimes it will be wrong. Verify it by your way, because that is also one kind of experience for you for simplification. Okay, whether you are following the right path, whether you are following the right steps to get the desired answer, you can verify. Okay. So that's why that sometimes we're going to get, sometimes we're going to get mathematical differential equation, like that. It will be keep on coming different. That's why we have to have basic knowledge of mathematics. Okay. And next, another problem you see, the angular frequency omega of the sinusoidal signal x of n, that is equal to a cos omega n plus psi within brackets, satisfies the condition of periodicity determine the average power of x of n. So that is, here also we have to find out the average power of that signal x of n, what they have given, and they will mention satisfies the condition of periodicity. Periodicity means the signal pattern will repeat at regular interval. Okay, I have quoted earlier sinusoidal example, sinusoidal waveform as the example. Okay, that positive cycle, negative cycle, positive cycle, negative cycle. It will be repeating at a regular interval with the same magnitude. Okay, it will not be changing with a time. It will be remain same. The magnitude at positive side, whatever it is there, the same magnitude will be there at the negative side. Only the polar sign will be opposite. Okay, and also after certain time we'll be getting the next cycle of positive, negative cycle, like that we'll be getting. Okay, that is satisfying the periodicity condition. Then the given signal x of n is periodic with the fundamental period n equal to 2 pi by omega. That is the fundamental period means n equal to 2 pi by omega. Then from equation of power p equal to 1 by n summation n equal to 0 to n minus 1. Okay, here discrete signal is there. That's why x of n given means in your mind it should come that I have to use summation in the equation. P equal to 1 by n, n equal to 0 to n minus 1, x square of n. There is 1 by n equal 1 by n summation n equal to 0 to n minus 1. X of n is, that is a cos omega n plus pi, a square cos square omega n plus pi. Then p equal to a square is constant and also n is also constant. Both will take it outside. N is already outside. A square will take it outside. Then summation 0 to n minus 1 cos square 2 pi n by n plus psi. Okay, that is the power equation. Okay, that is the last level. We can do simplification. Further also we can do, or in that we have to go on change the n value. Okay, that is n equal to 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. And also phase angle, it is not given. If you can take example, taking phase angle as this, and n also the total number of sequences length also, it is not given. That we can also assume and we can continue with that. But if they give means that we have to take, otherwise we have to stop here only. Okay, because what now, if you can assume one person will assume one data, another person will assume another data, with that we'll be getting the different length equations. Okay, because it is from 0 to n minus 1. So what n value you're going to take capital N, it may be number length 6 or 10 or 20 or 30. N, if you take 30 means 30 minus 1, 29. Small n value we have to substitute from 0 to 29. If you take capital N as 6 means 6 minus 1, 5. 0 to 5. Small n value we have to substitute from 0, 1, 2, 3 in this equation. N will be 6 in that case. Phase angle you can assume something. We can continue. If they give means that we can have to take and continue. Here also they are not given the magnitude A. That's why so many unknowns are there. That's why we have to stop at this stage only. Okay, if they give data means we can take it further to the last simplified level. Otherwise, leave it at generalized equation. Okay, that is also straightforward. we came to know that if you know the main equation, then after that only the our first step, second step, third step answer we're going to get. Okay, you don't know very first beginning equation of power, energy, and like that. Will not switch to the second step of answer, then third step of answer. Okay, like that. They repeated the telling behind the remembering equation, recording and noting in separate pages and this thing. That is the intention. Otherwise, we'll simply leave the problem because of not knowing the correct formula or not knowing at all the formula what we are supposed to use for the calculation of power calculation. Okay, like that. That is the reason behind the recording and practicing equation. And next, you see, check whether the following signal x of t is energy or power signal and find the corresponding value. The problem to problem you can observe. In some cases, they have given waveform. In some cases, they have given equation. In this case, they have given the x of t equal to letter and also range they have given. It means that one problem in what ways you can ask, okay? Giving the x of t signal with some letter with the range, giving the waveform and asking the energy signal or power signal, giving the equation and asking to find out the energy and power signal. Like that, the ways of asking problem will go to change. So that's why we have to understand in all varieties of problems. If they give like this, how to proceed. If they give another way of equation, how to proceed. If they give waveform, how to proceed for the finding energy and power of the signal. Okay, that's why. General thing, main equation we have to write. Okay, that is the very important step. Main equation, that is energy signal, power signal, whatever it is. In here, they have given x of t signal. It is equal to t for the t range from 0 to 1. T value from 0 to 1, less than equal to 0 and less than equal to 1. Okay, after that 0 to 1 is meant to be is equal to t. Then next from t less than equal to 1 to less than equal to 2, its equation for calculation of x of t magnitude is 2 minus t. And for the rest other case, okay, we know 0 to 1, we know 1 to 2. Other than this, towards minus side, minus 1, minus 2, minus 3, minus 0.1, or above 2.1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, the rest of the case, the magnitude is equal to 0. So that's why they written otherwise or elsewhere. They will write elsewhere means rest of the range, rest of the time segment, the magnitude will be equal to 0. Okay, like that we have to understand that given equation. Okay. Okay, next, as I told, if they ask particular energy or power mix, we have to write that equation first. Energy signal E equal to integration, because it is a continuous time signal. That's why integration minus infinity to plus infinity. That is generalized equation, and x of t magnitude square dt. Okay, here we have two equations for x of t. X of t will be equal to t for 0 to 1. 0 to 1 t square, that sub t magnitude square is there. T is the given value, that t square as per this magnitude square. Then next range 1 to 2. Okay, integration range 1 to 2. For that, the equation we are supposed to follow to get that part of the waveform. Okay, in the 0 to 1, what pattern we're going to get wave pattern? Okay, we have to go and substitute the t value for different t value, starting from 0 to 1. And pattern of wave, we're going to get range of t from 1 to 2 after substituting the t value from 1 to 2, that is 1.1, 1.2, 1.3 up to 2. We're going to get the wave pattern for that 1 to 2 segment, and rest of that will be equal to 0. Yeah, based on that 0 to 1 limit range and 1 to 2 limit range, for that using these equations, first 0 to 1 t equation for x of t and the 2 minus t equation for the 1 to 2 range of the limit. Okay, then magnitude square dt. Then taking integration of this and substituting the limits, and also taking the integration of the second term and substituting the limits and simplifying, we're going to get the answer that is 2 by 3. 2 by 3 is less than infinity. Okay. Since E is finite, the energy signal is finite, we got finite number. Therefore, x of t is energy signal. Okay, it is energy signal because the number what we are getting is less than infinity. That's why E is finite. Therefore, x of t is energy signal. Are you getting, students? Getting area? I'm going to share the content with you. Later also you can work out and practice so that you will get further grip on that. Okay. Like similar, you change something and work out. You will get to know that am I on right path or wrong path, where, and also to know our strengths and weaknesses. Okay. Where I am strong, where I am weak, you get to know yourself. There are similar problems, something you change where example x7 equal to n. There you can put n plus 2, 10 minus n, you can put 5 minus n, something like that, okay? And range also you can change and work out. So that you will get to know your strengths and weaknesses, and also that will boost your interest and confidence of where I'm weak and where I'm strong, so that you can weak part where you are, you can enhance knowledge during this free time rather than uh, facing problem in the examination or test, whatever it is. Okay, so that's why during trial and error version only, that time only we can do all exercises, so that that is the time. Otherwise, if you won't do trial and error in the free time, you have to spend more extra time in the examination. With that, you may get, may not get the correct answer. If you get it's okay. Otherwise, it will be a loss, totally loss. Okay, that's why you need not to take any chance, any kind of problematic subjects. You need not to take any risk. Okay, because as I mentioned earlier, signals and systems in this course normally failure number will be more. So that's why uh, don't take any chance and work out and score more. Score more. S grade. That is the my advice for you people. Okay. And next you see here it is a discrete signal x of n. It is equal to n for the range of n from 0 to 5, then 6 to 10, then otherwise else. Okay. 0 to 5 n and 6 to 10, that is 10 minus 1. That's other case 0. Okay. Otherwise 0. That is, if it is a discrete signal, means for finding the energy, we have to use the summation equation. N equal to minus infinity to plus infinity x square of n. Okay, that is the standard equation. You need to remember standard equation for energy and power for discrete signal, what it is, for continuous signal, what the equation for finding that. You have to note down and keep it separate and know and remember also. And then later, as per the given range, we have to substitute n equal to 0 to 5, n square. N is the thing, as per the h square, n square it is. Then from 6 to 10, n value from 6 to 10, up to 5 we have taken here. Then from 6 to 10, equation is 10 minus n. X of n equation is 10 minus n, what it is given. Okay, then whole square. Then this n value we have to keep on changing this x of n equation. N equal to 0, n equal to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, as well, in here only n is there, that's why whatever n you select, that will be the magnitude. Okay, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Up to 5 we have to go. Okay, then that is square we have to do. Then next n from 6 to 10, 6 to 10. Okay, that equation 10 minus n. Okay, suppose n is 6, 10 minus 6, 4, 4 square, that is 16. Then next n value 7, 7 minus, sorry, 10 minus 7, 3, 3 square, 9. Okay, like that. Then n equal to 8, 10 minus 8, 2, 2 square, 4. Like that, 4. Then n value 9, 10 minus 9, 1, 1 square, 1. Like that, we have to find that magnitudes. Then finally, we have to get a simplified number 85. That is less than infinity. Okay, therefore, X of n is energy signal. It is energy signal. Okay, like that, with patience and interest, if you spend beginning more time. Okay, so from the day one, I'm telling you, understand basics thoroughly, understand signal notations, the different formulas, whatever it is coming, note down. Okay, like that, if you know the things, means you can easily, aram say, with any difficulty, you can complete. Okay, and also if you know the condition that whatever number you are getting there, that is a finite number and it is less than infinity, that is one of the condition for energy signal. Okay, it should be less than infinity, then only the signal is, we can call it energy signal. Okay. Okay, then next one question is that you can note it this and answer is given. You can note this x of t equal to 5 cos pi t. Or the range of t, it is from -1 to +1, and for rest of the case it is 0. Answer you have to get 12.5. Okay, you note this problem and to work out. Okay, answer you have to get 12.5. Okay, you work out that. I'll start with the problems on periodicity next. And next, you can see the next page. Yeah, these are the problems on finding whether the signal is periodic or not periodic. Okay, periodicity, aperiodicity. Okay, or periodic signal or not periodic signal. What we have discussed earlier. Okay, that which signal repeats at regular interval with the same time and the same magnitude. It will be called periodic signal. That example I told these sinusoidal waveforms as one of the example, and a square waveform, positive cycle, negative cycle with same width and magnitude, repeating at regular interval with same width and also the same magnitude for positive and negative cycles. A signal will be called periodic signals. Okay, that is by external appearance we can tell, but mathematically also we have to check. Okay. Okay, that is problems on periodic and aperiodic signals. Okay, we'll see the statement. Determine whether the continuous time signal x of t equal to cos 2 pi t whole square is periodic or not. If periodic, find the fundamental period t, capital T. Okay. Okay, x of t equation is cos of 2 pi t whole square. Okay, that is if you do that simplification, okay, apply the formula for that cos 2 pi t. And this thing, we're going to get 1 by 2 of 1 plus cos 4 pi t. Then further, if you do simplification, we're going to get 1 by 2 plus 1 by 2 cos 4 pi t. Okay, in the above expression for x of t, the first term is constant, that is 1 by 2. Okay, 1 by 2 is constant, that is average value. The second term is a cosine signal with maximum amplitude of 1 by 2. Comparing with cos omega naught t, we have omega naught equal to 4 pi. See this cos omega t. Cos omega, that t is there. Omega naught is 4 pi. Then omega naught is equal to 2 pi f. Then that is equal to 4 pi as per the equation. Then 4 pi, 2 pi of 2. We can see here because 2 pi f, omega naught is equal to 2 pi f. And that is as per the formula. And 4 pi is the given here. That we can also split into 2 pi into 2. We're going to get the same 4 pi. And as per that, 2, f equal to 2. And also it is, we can write 2 pi by 0.5. Writing that number 2 in the denominator, taking it to denominator, that is 1 by 2. That is, we're going to get 0.5. Okay. And we have omega naught equal to 2 pi by t. And comparing these first and second equation, we will going to get fundamental period as 0.5. See this first equation 2 pi by 0.5, second equation omega naught 2 pi by t, means that t equal to 0.5. That is 0.5 second. And verification, okay, as we mentioned, it is going to repeat at regular interval of time. That is as per our periodicity, we have to verify x of t plus t, x of small t plus t is equal to x of t. Okay, t we got answer 0.5. Okay, x of t plus 0.5, that is equal to cos 2 pi. As per that equation, cos 2 pi of t plus 0.5 means that wherever t is there in the given equation of x of t, we have to write t plus 0.5. You see the given equation cos 2 pi t. In t, we have to change it by t plus 0.5. That is whole square as per the equation. Then simplification we have to do 1 by 2 as like earlier 1 by 2 plus 1 by 2 cos 4 pi. 4 pi t earlier we got. See this equation x of t, what we are seeing at top. Okay, instead of that here 4 pi of t plus 0.5. Okay, because where t is there, we have changed it by t plus 0.5 as per x of t plus t, capital T. Okay, that is x of t equation. Then see this using trigonometric formula cos of a plus b, that is equal to cos a cos b minus sin a sin b. That formula we know of cos of a plus b, that is trigonometric formula cos a cos b minus sin a sin b. X of t plus 0.5, that can be written as 1 by 2 1 plus cos 4 pi t into cos 2 pi minus sin 4 pi t into sin pi. We can write as per the trigonometric formula cos of 2 pi t whole square. Okay, that is equal to x of t. Means that x of t is equal to x of t plus t or x of t plus 0.5. Okay, as per our periodicity, x of t plus t or x of t plus 0.5 in this problem is, it should be equal to x of t. Therefore, x of t periodic with the fundamental period t equal to 0.5. T equal to 0.5. Okay, like that. Trigonometric equations you have to recall that. Simple mathematics, simple simplifications it is there. What to substitute, what data to use, and what to verify. That simple things, if you know for every different problem, definitely you will get it correct answer. Okay. Next, we'll see the earlier problem. It is given equation. Now they will give the waveform and they will ask the determine whether the signal x of t is equal to summation k equal to minus 2 to plus 2 y of t minus 2k for y of t shown in figure is periodic or not. If periodic, find its fundamental period. Okay, they have given the triangular waveform. Okay, signal is y of t and time axis is small t and its magnitude is from minus 1 to plus 1. And at t equal to 0, the magnitude is 1. Okay, that is continuous time signal. And next you see this plot, the triangular waveform. Okay, minus 1 to plus 1, then plus 1 to plus 3, plus 3 to plus 5, and minus 1 to minus 3, minus 3 to minus 5. Okay, it is repeating the same pattern of triangular waveform with the same magnitude with the proper time axis. Okay, that is minus 1 to plus 1, and then 1 to 2, 3, 3 to 5. There is interval is there. Okay, that's why the 2 interval it is there between one to the another lowest magnitude and also for the highest magnitude of the triangular waveform. Okay, so that is externally we are seeing, but with equation we have to verify. In the given equation, they are given x of t is equation they are given C top summation k equal to minus 2 to plus 2 y of t minus 2k for y of t. Is periodic or not, we have to check. The signal x of t, what they have given is k equal to minus 2 to plus 2, y of 2 t minus 2k is plotted in figure. Okay, as per that equation, it is plotted. Here the cycle repeats only between minus 5 and plus 5. For the signal to be periodic, the cycle must repeat between minus infinity and t equal to plus infinity. The given x of t is non-periodic. And also you would say the signal x of t, k equal to minus infinity to infinity, y of t minus 2k is periodic with fundamental period t equal to 2 seconds. So that is t equal to 2 seconds. Okay, so that you can see that minus 1 to 0, 0 to 1. That is 2, t equal to 2, 1 to 3. That time period, time axis is 2, 3 to 5, 2. So that's why the signal x of t is equal to summation k equal to minus infinity to plus infinity, y of t minus 2k is periodic with fundamental period t equal to 2 seconds. That's why it is periodic signal by external also, and also by seeing that interval, what interval, okay, 2 interval. After that, it will be repeating. So one complete cycle of triangular waveform, minus 1 to plus 1, it is going to peak, then coming to 0, then 1, 2, 3, there also from 0 to peak it is going and coming down to 3. So like that it is happening. That's why we'll say periodic signal with a time t equal to 2, number 2. Okay, they will give sometimes unit also, millisecond, microsecond, or whatever it is. That unit we have used. Here they have given a second as the unit. That second only we have to use. Okay, see the next this thing. Check for the periodicity of x of t, that is equal to 2 cos 3t plus 5/4. Okay. Here also they have given the equation. They told us to check for periodicity. Comparing x of t equal to a cos of omega t plus psi, we have fundamental angular frequency. Okay, that is omega equal to 2 pi f. Omega equal to 2 pi f formula we know, and in this equation you see, okay, x of t equal to 2 cos. It is generalized equation is omega t plus 5/4. Here omega is 3. That's why it is written omega equal to 3 equal to 2 pi f. Omega equal to 2 pi f is the standard equation for the angular frequency. And unit is radian per second. Radian per second. Okay. If you simplify that further, f equal to omega by 2 pi will go to get omega here is 3 by 2 pi. Then fundamental period t equal to 1 by f. We know that time period is equal to 1 by f, or f equal to 1 by t. Okay, that will substitute in this. F it is denominator means 3 by 2 pi, 2 pi by 3 second we will going to get. Okay, f will substitute here 3 by 2 pi, 2 pi by 3 we will going to get. That is the fundamental period. Okay, like that, such questions also they will ask for which questions also. Okay, so that's why you have to know the equation and what formula to be used, how to do simplification to get the period of the signal waveform, what it is given. Okay. Then next we'll see, check for periodicity of the signal. Equation is x of t, that is equal to e to the power j pi t. Okay, here also they have given exponential signal. Note a complex exponential signal x of t is equal to e to the power j omega naught t is periodic with fundamental period t equal to 2 pi omega naught. Okay, t equal to 2 pi by omega naught. It is already I have seen earlier. X of t given is x of t equal to e to the power j pi t. Comparing this signal with the complex exponential signal x of t equal to e to the power j omega naught t. Okay, there is complex exponential signal equation is e to the power j omega naught t. Okay, j omega naught t. J and t are there. Only omega naught is equal to pi. So we have omega naught equal to pi. Okay, compare this e to the power j omega naught t with the given to the power j pi t. J is there, t is there. Only omega naught that is equal to pi. That's why omega naught equal to pi radian per second. Fundamental period, that is t equal to 2 pi by omega naught. Okay, that is, we substitute omega naught, that is pi, 2 pi by pi get cancels, 2 second. Okay, like that, the fundamental period also we can calculate. Okay, if you get fundamental period, means it is periodic signal. Then this signal you can work out x of t equal to e to the power j pi t minus 1. Periodic with fundamental period 2 second. Okay. Note of this e to the power j within bracket pi t minus 1. You have to get the answer 2 second. Okay. Then next determine whether the continuous time signal x of t equal to x1 of t plus x2 of t plus x3 of t is periodic, where x1 of t, comma x2 of t and x3 of t have periods of 8 by 3, 1.26 and root 2 second respectively. Okay, here combined signal it is there. Okay, combined signal of x1 of t, x2 of t, x3 of t. All these three signals are having different periods. 8 by 3, one is having 8 by 3, what we calculated earlier like that. Second one is having 1.26. Third one is having square root of 2, that is 1.414. Okay, like that they are having different periods. Then for that they say to check whether it is periodic or not periodic. Okay. Yeah, we'll see here in the given problem x1 of t, x2 of t and x3 of t are periodic, but the summation of these periodic signals is not necessarily periodic. Okay, that's why summation is not necessarily periodic. Note they have given the following steps can be used to determine the period of the summation of n periodic signals x1 of t, x2 of t and x3 of t, sorry, xn of t. They told to obtain the ratio t1 by t2. That is the first signal period we have to find out. Second signal period we have to find out. Then they told to obtain the ratio t1 by t2, and they convert it into a ratio of integers, where t1 is the fundamental period of x1 of t and t2 is the fundamental period of x2 of t, where t it is lies between 2 to n. Then if this conversion is not possible, the sum signal is not periodic. If that condition is not possible, then the sum is not periodic. Okay. Then find the greatest common divisor, that is GCD, from the numerator and denominator of each individual ratio. Then find the least common multiple LCM of the denominator of the resulting terms. Say it is L. Okay. Then the period of the sum signal is given by t equal to t1 into L. Okay, here x of t equal to x1 of t plus x2 of t plus x3 of t. Okay, they have given the period t1 8 by 3, t2 1.26 and t3 that is root 2 second. As per that statements, we'll see first signal period 8.3. Sorry, 8 by 3, then divided by second signal period 1.26, you divided. Then, as per their simplification, we'll be getting 400 by 189, that is rational number. Then, next T1 by T3, okay, first signal period divided by the third, and that is after substituting 8 by 3 by root 2, we're going to get 8 by 3 root 2. That is not rational number. Okay. Is equation of T1 by T3 cannot be brought into the form of ratio of integers. Hence is not periodic. Yeah, that ratio of first and second, okay, first signal period with the second signal period, we got rational number. And ratio of first signal paired with the second signal paired, we are not getting rational number. That's why is the equation of T1 by T3 can be brought to the form of ratio of integers. So we are not getting in the form of ratio of integers, hence it is not periodic signal. Okay. If summation of signals it should be periodic when T1 by T2 we have to get rational number, or T1 by T3 we have to get rational number, T1 by T4. If fourth signal also means that we have to get the rational number. Okay, then only it will be periodic. Otherwise, it is not periodic. Okay, and that's why that you have to work out that one. Here another same thing it will to repeat for the signal y of t, that periodicity. Y of t equal to y1 of t plus y2 of t plus y3 of t, where y1 of t and y2 of t and y3 of t have periods of 1.08, 3.6 and 2.025, etc. The second respectively. They told to check periodicity. Okay. Okay, based on the previous concept, we'll check out y of t equal to y1 of t plus y2 of t plus y3 of t. If period of y1 is given 1.08, period of y2 is given 3.6, and period of third signal is given 2.025. Okay. The second step T1 by T2, T1 by T3 that we have to do. First signal period, that is 1.0 given, divided by second signal period 3.6. Yeah, with that we're going to get 3 by 10. Okay, that is a rational number. The next T1 by T3, 1.08 it is given. T3 signal that is 2.025. Okay, 1080 divided by 2025, 8 by 15. That is also a rational number. Then step 2, the ratio T1 by T3 is converted into the ratio of integers. That is, they are rational. Y of t is periodic. Okay, that's why both the period of first signal with second, period of first signal with third signal ratio, we got rational number. That's why it is periodic signal. And also they have done T2 by T3 we got 3 by 10, and another one T1 by T3 we got 8 by 15. Then GCD of 3.8, GCD of 3.8 it is 1. GCD of 10.5 we get 5. Then T1, that is T1 by T2 ratio we have to do. That is 3 by 2 of 5. That what we got, that we have to divide. Then T1 by T3 8, that GCD we have to write 1 we got and 5 we got, that we will take it. And the T1 by T3, for that also we got 1 and 5, 8 by 3, that 1 and 5 GCD. Then LCM of the denominators, that is LCM of 2, 3, 5, that is we're going to get that is 30, that is 5 is 15 into 2, that is 30, that is equal to L. And period of sum of signal y of t is that we have to add up. That is t equal to t1 of L. That is t1 is 1.08 and LCM, that is we got 30. That is 1.08 into 30. And that is equal to 32.4. Okay, that is we got, okay, 32.4 for this signal. And you also check out, I'm going to say this material with you people, okay? Okay, next we'll see this determine whether the continuous time signal x of t equal to sine t minus pi by 6 square is periodic. If periodic, find its fundamental period, okay? And that different types of problems are there, and the equations they will be giving, sometimes they will be giving the waveforms like that. Okay, x of t is given, x of t, that is we'll apply trigonometric formula for the sine of t minus pi by 6 square. That we're going to get 1 minus cos 2 of t minus pi by 6. That is sine square theta equal to, for that trigonometric formula is 1 by 2 of 1 minus cos 2 theta. That is 1 by 2 minus 1 by 2 cos 2t minus pi by 3 because 2 and 2 pi by 6, that is going to get pi by 3. Okay. That is cos of a minus b formula. Here we have to apply cos of a minus b. That is 2t minus pi by 3. Cos a cos b plus sin a sin b. So that cos a cos b plus sin a sin b formula you have to remember. As per that, for this cos 2t minus pi by 3, that is cos 2t into cos pi by 3 plus sin 2t into sin pi by 3. Okay, as per that formula it is applied. Then it is simplified further to the last level. T equal to 2 pi by omega. T equal to 2 pi by omega, that is 2t. Sin 2t, that is sin omega t. Omega is here 2. That is 2. 2 pi by omega, that is 2 pi by 2 pi second. Okay, t is pi second. Sin omega t means that omega, the number is 2. That's why 2 pi by omega, that is the standard period equation. And 2 pi by 2, we're going to get pi second. Okay. Okay, like that, the different equations will be there. Next, we'll see this equation. They told to find the periodicity for x of t equal to cos 2 pi t u of t. Given x of t equal to cos 2 pi t into u of t. Even though cos 2 pi t is a periodic signal with fundamental period t equal to 2 pi by omega equal to 2 pi by 2 pi, because one complete cycle is 2 pi. Okay, 0 to 2 pi, that is one complete cycle. Okay, it is also periodic signal by externally we can say, but mathematically we have to verify. 2 pi by 2 pi, 1 second. The signal x of t equal to cos 2 pi t, u of t is non-periodic because it appears only for t greater than equal to 0. T greater than equal to 0. Okay, that is for the positive side. If any signal is multiplied by u of t, that is unit step function, the resultant signal appears only for t greater than equal to 0. The difference between cos 2 pi t and cos 2 pi t into u of t is shown in figure 2.2 to 1.21.1, 1.212. Okay, this one. Okay, you can see first figure without multiplying u of t. U of t means unit step signal. Unit step signal. Okay, its value is defined only for t value starting from 0 towards plus t value. Okay, yeah, that's why that term cos 2 pi t, it is multiplied by u of t. After multiplying with unit step signal, we're going to get the waveform only for the positive side. After that, multiplying with u of t, we're going to lose the left hand side waveform part. Okay, that's why it is not periodic. Okay, periodic means it should be towards left side also. After multiplying with unit step signal, it's going to become a periodic signal. Okay, a signal is periodic if the cycle repeats along the entire time axis minus infinity to the up to plus infinity. It should repeat both sides, towards minus infinity side and towards plus infinity side. Okay, that's why it says the signal is periodic if the cycle repeats along the entire time axis, that is minus infinity to up to plus infinity. Therefore, x of t equal to cos 2 pi t into u of t is not periodic or non-periodic. Okay, like that. We have to understand the what equation they have given. Is there any term like u of t or impulse function or delta of t like that? That means in that case, how the output equation, output waveform will going to change. Okay? Next, we'll see the another x of t signal they have given. Even part of cos 2 pi t into u of t equal to xe of t. Okay. Okay, here they are given even part of that cos function, and that is xe of t. Okay. Okay, we know that even part of equation means xe of t equal to 1 by 2 within bracket x of t plus x of minus t. Okay, even component, odd component equation we calculated there. We have used this equation. Okay. Okay, how problem one and another they are mixing and asking. Okay, that's why they want to know whether you know everything or not. One problem they will check your knowledge. Okay, that's why we have to know all one by one in detail, then only we can do. Okay, That is with periodic with the t equal to 1 second. Okay, then next, that is cos 2 pi t. Okay, cos 2 pi t means omega. Omega is 2 pi. Okay, 2 pi by 2 pi, we're going to get 1. Cos 2 pi t means cos omega t. Omega in this 2 pi. Omega equal to, that is t equal to omega by 2 pi. Omega is 2 pi. 2 pi, 2 pi get cancelled, so we're going to get 1 second. Okay. Then this another signal, another problem. We have to check for periodicity. Okay. It is non-periodic because we can say that, see the wave pattern. Okay. See the wave pattern, triangular waveform, then immediately the rectangular wave pattern is starting. In the right side, it is not following. That's why it is not periodic. Okay. Then see this discrete signal equation, determine whether the discrete time signal x of n equal to -1 to the power n is periodic. If periodic, find the fundamental period. Given x of n equal to -1 to the power n, x of n equal to 1 is equal to 1 when n is even 2, 4, 6. Okay, that is, if you do, you will go to get only one magnitude. Okay, square, will be getting 1. Then n odd, 1, 3, 5, like that. In that case, you'll be getting -1. And then if you plot the graph, you will going to get for this x of n 1 plus 1 minus 1 plus 1 minus 1, like that it will be repeating. By observation, it is periodic with fundamental period n equal to 2. Okay, that is, if you take n equal to 0, n equal to 1, n equal to 2, okay, plus side 1 at 0 plus 1, then 1 next one minus 1, then next plus 1, like that it will be repeating. Okay, that's why period is taken 0 to 2. For that 0 to 2, you will be getting a repetition of cycle. Okay, that's why fundamental period is 2 here. Then another same thing, periodicity we have to find out. By observation, the given signal is periodic with fundamental period n equal to 10. You see here 0 to 10 you have to see. Okay, 0, 1, sorry, -1, 0, 1. Then at 2, 3 no magnitude, 4, 5 magnitude. Then 6, 7 no magnitude, 6, 7, 8 no magnitude. Then once again it is repeating 9, 10, 11. Okay, then 2 sequences no magnitude, then 2 sequences. See how it is repeating. 3 sequences, then 2 no, 2 sequences, then 3 no, then 3 sequences, 2 no, 2, then 3 no. So like that, the pattern is repeating at regular intervals. Pattern is repeating at regular intervals. That's why he says, by observation, the given signal is periodic with fundamental period 10. Why he taken 10 is because only 0 to 5 you take, we can't say it is periodic. 0 to 10, n10 means 0 to 9. Up to 9 you can take, means you can say that so and so pattern it repeats from that number onwards. You see here, okay, -1 to 9, sorry 8. Okay, totally 10 means it is 0 to 9. Total 10 sequences. 10 sequences. After that, we'll be getting the repeated signal. Okay, that's why it is taken 10. Okay, then next, 2 more columns are there. We'll see here. Here we have to find out period. Given x of n equal to cos 8 pi n by 7 plus 2. Comparing with x of n, that is cos omega n plus pi. Okay, omega n. And omega is equal to 2 pi m by n. That is standard equation. Okay, okay, that is 8 pi m is 2. That is 8 pi by 7. Okay, that is 2 pi by 7 into 4. 2 into 4, 8. That is here m is 2. Okay, cos pi n psi. And then finally 2 pi by 7 into 4, that is going to get 8 pi by 7. M is 4, n is 7, the denominator n, and pi, that is 2, fundamental period is 7. This n equal to 7 is the fundamental period. Then next, determine whether the discrete time signal Z of n is periodic, where Z1 equal to Z of n equal to Z1 of n plus Z2 of n, where Z1 of n and Z2 of n are periodic with period of 90 and 54 respectively. Okay. Here, two signals will be added to the Z of n. Then period of Z1 of n is 90. Period of Z2 of n is 54. Then ratio of 2 n1 by n2, that is 5 by 3, that is rational number. Therefore, Z of n is periodic. Then n1 by n2, that is 5 by 3, that is GCD you have to find out. GCD of denominator, that is 1. Then LCM of the denominator t equal to 3. Fundamental period n equal to n1 into L, that is 90 into 3 to 70. Similarly, then next x of n, they have given the cos and sine term. Then as per the formula sin A cos B, we can write 1 by 2 sin A plus B plus sin A minus B. Then x of n equal to 1 by 2 sin 8 pi by 15 n plus sin 2 pi by 15 n. Angular frequency of this first wave, that is 8 pi by 15, that is 2 pi m by n. 2 pi m is 4, 15, and m4 n 15. Fundamental period 15. Similarly, fundamental period of sine 2 pi by 15 n is, that is n2 is 15. Then ratio of that n1 by n2, 15 by 15, 1. Okay. LCM of the denominator, it is 1. Period of x of n, that is n1 of L into L, 15 into 1, 15. Okay. So like that, we have to find out the period of the signal. Okay, I'll take attendance. I will stay attendance as I call. Akshit Chaturvedi, Kamil Firaz Khan, hello. Aditya Venkateswaran.
Present, sir.
Okay, I'll be calling attendance. Okay.
Sir, you missed my name.
No, I'll call. Okay. Kirti Goda.
Present, sir.
Okay. Vishnu Charan.
Present, sir.
Okay. Aditya Venkateswaran, you said yes. Okay. Akansh Raj.
Present, sir.
Okay. Aman Kumar. Okay. Anand Sharma.
Present, sir.
Okay. Anand Raj. Ananya D.
Present, sir.
Anisha.
Present, sir.
Anjali Mishra.
Present, sir. Present.
Ankit Srivastav.
Present, sir.
Aryan. Bindu V. Chandrika.
Present, sir.
Okay. Also type your name and USN number in the chat box. Charusmita. Farhan Akhtar. Farid. Okay, be ready for attendance marks. Next people, whoever is there. Farid. Ganesh CL.
Present, sir.
Okay. Gautami. Harsh Kumar.
Present, sir.
Okay. Harshita.
Present, sir.
Okay. Ritik Raj. Jagan Srinivas. Jennifer.
Present, sir.
Okay. Jannavi.
Present, sir.
Okay. Mallikarjun.
Present, sir.
Okay. Mudit Rati.
Present, sir.
Okay. Narendran.
Present, sir.
Neha.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Nihal B.
Present.
Nikhil.
Present,
Nikhil
sir.
KB.
Present, sir. Nikhil.
Okay. Pankaj.
Present, sir.
Prashant. Prashant Verma. Prashant not there. Prashant not there. R. Dhyan.
Present, sir.
Okay. Rajat Reddy. Rajat Reddy. Raj Kiran Jange. Raj Kiran Jange. Rishi Ken.
Present, sir.
Okay. Rohit. Rohit.
Yes, sir. Present.
Okay. Yes, Varun.
Present, sir.
Okay. Sagar Srivastava.
Present, sir.
Okay. Sakshi Bharati.
Yes, sir.
Samia Goel.
Present, sir.
Okay. Sangesh. Sangesh. Saurav Agarwal. Saurav Agarwal.
Saurav is present. He has some mic issues.
Okay, okay. Shashwat Mishra.
Present, sir.
Sheikh Mohammed. Sheikh Mohammed. Shilpa, yes.
Sir.
Shilpa. Okay.
Present, sir.
Shivajyoti. Okay, okay. Shivajyoti. Saujanya.
Present, sir.
Okay. Spurti. Spurti. Srishti R.
Present, sir.
Okay. Syed Maz.
Present, sir.
Okay. Tanguturi.
Present, sir.
Okay. Tanish, yes. Tanish, yes.
Present, sir.
Okay. Vaishnavi Atre.
Present, sir.
Okay. Vaishnavi Sholapur.
Present.
Okay. Vikas.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Yashraj. Yashraj. Suhas. Suhas Shanmuka. Suhas Shanmuka Bhatkar. Raj Gaurav. Raj Gaurav. Jaypala.
Raj Gaurav present.
Okay. Jaypala.
Present, sir.
Aftab Tamboli.
Hello, sir.
Aftab Tamboli.
Hello.
Yes.
Sir, Jaipal is present, sir.
Okay, okay. Jaypal Marlo. Aftab Tamboli. Bhavani.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Dod Gowda Patil.
Present, sir.
Okay. Kavesri. Kavesri. Prajwal. Prajwal. Ramkrishna. Ramkrishna. Anybody left out?
Yes, sir.
Sir,
Yes, Raj, sir.
One second, from beginning I'll call going quick. Charusmita is there? One second. I will start from beginning. Akshit Chaturvedi. Kamil Firas Khan. Anand Raj. Is Anand Raj present? Aryan. Bindu. Charusmita. Farhan Akhtar. Farid. Gautami. Missing names, okay? Missing names I am calling, okay? Ritik Raj. Jagan Srinivas.
Present, sir.
Okay. Prashant Verma is there?
yes, sir.
Prashant Verma.
Present, sir.
Okay. Rajat Reddy. Rajat Reddy, Rajkaran Jange, next Sheikh Mohammed, Shivajyoti, Purti Niranjan, Aftab Tamboli, Kavesri, Prajwal, Ramkrishna. Okay. So with this, I'll wind up. We'll meet tomorrow's class. Okay. Good day. I'll stop saying this. I'll want to say this content to you people.